What's up, guys? Your boy Sion, and I'm back. And what you're looking at right now is Warframe and Jordas Verdict, the raid. Now I got to come in here with Mogamu's clan, and I actually don't have an injector, so I was pretty much support and just go kick some ass. Frame. Now I believe Ordinata Prime is pretty good for this because I had the defense shield and it takes a lot of damage off and keeps me from getting one-shotted from things, which doesn't happen a whole lot. But being that I was usually outside and just supporting most of this because I didn't have an injector, it worked out pretty well for me. Now I want to talk a little bit about the raid. It's very much straightforward, the first, second, and then the start of the third stage. What happens with this raid is going inside the golem is annoying as all hell. And it's annoying as all hell to be outside, especially when, there's a lot of confusing things that need to be done. Like, it's just really, I think it's well thought out, but it's overcomplicated for no reason, in my opinion. And things should be challenging, but just not confusing. Confusing is not a level of skill. Or confusing gamers and then having people just be like, oh my god, what do I have to do next? Like, it should be skill based, and I don't really think that right now this is really about skill. I just think it's just really about people just really have no clue what the hell to do. It's really hard to figure out what the hell to do, and it's annoying and a little bit frustrating. You can get through it, don't get me wrong, like, as you see me bouncing off every goddamn thing, because this is just the one particular time that when I wasn't recording, this didn't happen, but because I was recording, I was bouncing off every damn thing. And like I said, as you can see, this isn't hard. Everybody's doing what they gotta do, doing their job, and getting through all of this. But like I said, once you get to that stage 3, man, like, it's just ridiculous. Now, thing to be said is, like, even though I know a lot of people don't like Warframes as far as when they're out in space, like, you like Warframe the game, but when it comes to the arc wings, like, everybody has a little bit of a complaint on that. It to your best interest to actually level and form with your Warframe so you're not liable, because I notice I'm not going to call anybody out because I've just been playing with people, but it's a little annoying when your teammates are just like paper thin with their arc wings. It's like, it's just like you want to not be a hindrance. So I'm just putting that out there. Don't, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying you just don't want to be a hindrance when it comes to that. You just want, just like any other gear that you max out, do the same thing with your arc wing. Just saying. Now, as for you see right here, we got to stage 2 and we're inside. This is, in my opinion, kind of easy. You're gonna see me basically go back and forth, and like I said, I don't have an injector, so you're gonna see me eventually my armor integrity is gonna go down. So being that my armor integrity is going down, this is part of the reason why I chose Oberon in the first place. I want to take care of myself. We already had enough Trinity, so there's no point in me actually being the Trinity, and there was already Ember Prime. But I think Ember Prime is pretty good for this because you can just put the build that I showed you guys before. That Earthquake build, yeah, nothing like this. What are they gonna do? They keep getting knocked down and wrecked. So it's pretty good, especially if you have a speed Nova that just come in and like Ember Prime just keeps knocking them down. Like, it's like really nothing anything can do, especially being that this infested and they take a lot of fire damage. It's pretty, like I said, it's par for the course. Do what you gotta do and get in there. Now with my Oberon, what I did in particular is I just kept going back and forth and throwing down the radiation carpet, and like I knew that I was gonna eventually end up with no armor. Is what it is, because I don't have an injector. So I made it so that if I was going to have no armor, then at least I'm going to stand there and be on top of my carpet and be able to heal people a little bit, throw out my Oberon heal, which, like, people take it for granted, but it's still worth actually doing, and then get out radiation procs as best as I can to hold down my spot. It worked out pretty well. Oberon did his thing, and we got through it. It's, like I said, it's not hard. It's really not hard at all. And I really wasn't going to talk through all this, but now that I'm doing this, I think I am going to talk through all this, so you can just see how I felt through all this and how things went along. And like you see right here now with the carpet, I just kept the carpet out, and the holy ground, or hallowed ground, I forgot the name of it, but whatever. Either way, we did our thing right here, and it worked out. Didn't get knocked down or dragged or anything, and yeah. So as you get to having have your team do with the injectors and pretty much get it up to like it could be moderate performance or high performance, whatever else. Get it to 100%, and you're pretty much done. You just need people to be confident with good builds in this right here. Like this, don't be squishy. And like I said again, just like with the Arcwing, when people are squishy, it shows. When you don't have any defense mods on, or you don't have enough gameplay to actually help yourself and not get wiped out, it shows. So just keep that in mind. So now we're on stage 3, where we gotta play, soccer and throw spores up into the golem, and then the team goes inside. And the part that's annoying is when the team has to go inside. That's pretty much the problem right there. It's really, really confusing, and it's no reason for it to be that annoying and hard. Like what the hell? And then like, what is this? Like I couldn't even, I don't even know what happened there. I couldn't save him. Like there was no prompt that came up. I tried to slow down and everything else and save him, but I couldn't save him. It does it every once in a while. Like you really literally have like a inch to stop on top of them to save them, and it's not always like that out in space. So I don't know what that was about. But as you can see, I'm basically playing like tennis with this spore and trying to slam it into the golem to keep the engines from charging, and we have to basically do this over and over outside. Now when the team struggles a little bit inside, this gets a little bit tedious, so you pretty much are stuck outside, throwing these spores into the golem, which is boring as hell. It just did. But if the team does it right, the golem purges them, and then you get to go chase the golem around and shoot at it, it's okay, it's fun, whatever. As you can see, the golem doing his thing over there, running around like he's like being a big cheese ball, and doing his slam attack. Doesn't really kill you as long as you don't get hit by anything else. So you basically got to hit him in the engines, of course. Do enough damage to him, 33% each time. So you got to do it 3 times to stage 3. But like I said, they do something about that part when the team has to go inside. Like it has to be more clear. It really has to be more clear on what it is to actually do. I mean, like once everybody figures it out that it's hey, you gotta do this, but like really, like that's annoying. Either way. But as you can see, like we know, like I like the Odinata for this. I know a lot of people like the Itsu so they can teleport behind, but I like the Odinata because it has defense and offense. And if things come around me, I can just smack it away, which is very good for this particular instance right here. Well, this particular raid, because things are always running to you and hitting you from this stupid golem. So smacking it away with your force skill or having your defense is pretty good to actually stop deaths from happening. So I like the Odinata, and I pretty much got it at a good level now, so it can do its thing. And I got a good weapon going on right now to do some good damage out here. And what I need to do is work on my primary. My primary is kind of trash right now because I keep changing it. I keep getting like different, Arcwing primaries. I'm like, I like this weapon. Then I'm like, I like this weapon. So now I have to start putting some former and decide one, and just get it out there and figure it out. So pretty much as you're gonna see right here, we got it down. Like they did their thing inside and had fun. So credit to I believe it's Pokey Panda Bear and Mogamu and Ganju figuring it out. So I'm just getting happy, so I just started spamming my power skill and shooting missiles and just unloading my whole clip to the point where it was just nothing left in the clip, and I was just gonna sit there and like, yeah, you need to die now because it took forever. Like just freaking die, get out of here. So yeah, we're doing our thing, and that's about it. He's gonna, I think he ran off again right before all of us over here in the back and me could actually wipe him out. Yep, there he goes. Yay! And we basically chased after him, boosters, and I ran into stuff because that's just what's happening. Now at the end, I ended up getting Arcane Fury, which I think after looking at all the stuff is probably the best thing that you can possibly get. Arcane Fury looks like a go, so I was pretty happy getting that. And yeah, it's pretty much gonna blow up now. We all sit there and pose in space, because I guess you could just pose in space and nothing happens to you. And here's the final screen. is what happened, and there's the Arcane Fury right there. So you guys be legendary, and I will see you next video. Peace. Thanks for watching another video by me, Scion Storm. If you like what you see here, please by all means like, subscribe, share with all your friends. It really helps me out, and I appreciate everybody who stops by. One love, and be legendary. Peace.